Welcome to the stream, everybody. We've got quite an NA Cash Cup match on our hands here. B&B taking on the Pug squad of Floppy, Grimm, Carson, Cirque, and Curry. Quite a lineup there that B&B has to take on. B&B going to be using their coach Mad Cow today after John G stepped down yesterday. I'm sure a lot of you saw the news, saw the HLTV article, but here we are, B&B still in the mix, ready to go here in the BO1. And we are officially underway here on Pistol Round. This is the quarterfinal. Now you know, already making their way up mid, getting aggressive here. Sheikh Zula able to get one there. Boiler, that's Surf down. Switcher, good for another headshot. Junior from Pit, able to connect onto Floppy there. Excuse me, Junior rotating out of jungle. Spongy throwing his USP into the mix as well. He was staying sneaky pretty much that whole time in sight. B&B able to secure pistol without losing a single player there. So B&B looking sharp, at least on pistol round there, despite facing some adversity here the past 24 hours. Now you know, on the force buy here, Grimm with an AK in hand, that's always a dangerous prospect there. 2 Galils and 2 Deagles rounding out the lineup here for Now You Know. Quite a bit of utility being used beside here by the Terrors. Looks like they will be committing to B. They're not quite through that initial smoke yet, though. Now making the cross switch. You're getting one through the smoke. Floppy, good for the trade with the Galil. Now you know, still making their way onto the B side. It's a 4-on-4. Sheikh Zula bringing that to a one-man advantage for B&B as he peeks out from construction. Bomb is down backside near dark corner. B&B still with a one-man advantage here. Sheikh Zula ideally will be able to get one on the swing here. Bomb being planted by Floppy in front of Coffin. Sheikh Zula is able to finish him off after the plant there. Still a one-man advantage for B&B. Sheikh taking the site and gets a nice flank angle there from Fountain. Cirque down. Mad Cow finishing off Grimm as well with the FAMAS. And B&B taking the lead 2-0 here on Inferno. Sorry for those connection issues there. We should be back to normal here in just a moment. Sheikh Zula with a nicely tossed HE to get things going there. There was another pick going out just before that. At middle, looks like going to a 4-on-4 scenario here. Just under 1:20 on the clock. Now you know, allowing some more time off the clock here. Cirque and Grim making their way in from Banana. Carson joining them. Oh, Shake making the peek from Coffin, able to hit the headshot onto Cirque. Junior taking care of Curry at A, but Grim and Carson still making their way onto the B side. Carson will get the plant down. One-man advantage for B&B as they look for the retake here. Taking quite a bit of time, though. Spongy able to take care of Grim. Backside all up to Carson here on Coffin. Brings it to a 1-on-2 after peeking onto Mad Cow, but Spongy with the flank angle from Construction. Good for the trade. Just a moment later, bomb will be defused with no issue, and B&B increasing their lead to 3 rounds here in the BO1. Peeking mid early, misses a good opportunity there to potentially get a peek. Instead, he's going to be tagged down for about half HP there. And going to fall back a bit at all angles, except Banana. Shake still peeking there in front of Plywood. Junior going to have an opportunity to potentially redeem himself here. So now you know makes their way up middle. Junior connecting on the first. Cirque down. Hug squad still making their way onto the A side, though. Coming up lane, Junior good for a second. Spongy peeking from side and getting another. Spongy good for 2. Floppy responding with 2 on the trade. Floppy still alive there. And Balcony, Junior going to be able to finish him off there. And Junior with a nice 3K after missing that initial peek at middle. And to make NA great again, boys. We're going to need some more momentum here soon. Have not clinched a first round for themselves yet. NA squad opting for upgraded pistols here. CZ, 2 Deagles, and 2 Tech 9. A lot of utility. Tossed by B&B down. Banana here. Swisher gonna get caught there on barrels. They're able to take him out with the Tech 9. Shake Zula good for the trade. And A squad still advancing towards the B side. Curry already out in the open with the CZ. Shake Zula gonna be able to finish him off. There's AK trade going out after that, but Spongy for another silenced M4 headshot despite the C4 being planted. Still a one-man advantage for B&B here as they look to retake. Spongy wrapping from Construction. Able to take care of Cirque as well. Mad Cow with the jumping MP9 finishes off Carson. And B&B looking solid here on Inferno. Now up 5-0, and the NA Pug is going to have to mix something up here. They will be able to get a full buy here now on the T side. Zula able to draw first blood. Grim down. Pug squad continuing to make their way up mid here, leaning towards jungle, led by Carson. Carson able to get out in front of that Molotov. Carson making his way into library, will convert on the headshot there. Junior down. The Pug squad making their way on the wraparound towards B now. Carson, nice headshot onto Swisher there as he flanks around for construction. Bomb will be planted. Sheikh Zula will get Curry there on the peak from Banana. Cirque with a nice pick into CT spawn. Mad Cow down. One-man advantage here for the Pug squad. Spongy and Sheikh Zula likely going to be saving here. Sheikh Zula good for another exit there, taking out Carson late. But ultimately, the Pug squad boys secure their first round of the match. Pug squad leaning towards Banana again. They've already got 4 up Banana. They do have 1 lurker at A. Grim leading the way up Banana. Contact likely going to be made soon here. Sheikh Zula still patiently holding down Banana entry with that AWP. And the boys looking to commit to the B side. They do make that initial peek. Sheikh Zula missing that op shot, but Swisher right there to pick up 2. Curry and Grim down. Less than 50 seconds on the clock. 2-man advantage for Bad News Bears. Able to get a big pick there at A. Sheikh Zula redeeming himself with the AWP, takes out Cirque as he tries to take the A site from lane. And Bad News Bears now leading 6-1 in this quarterfinal BO1. Cirque can be able to afford an AWP once more. He's going to be the only terrorist missing head armor here. A couple members of the Pug squad already making their way up Banana past that initial defensive Molotov. Swisher able to take out Grim though. Peeks out of Banana defensively. Early 1-man advantage here for B&B once again. Pug squad now making their way back towards the B side. all 4 players of the Pug squad grouping up the banana, making their way in. They're already crossing. Curry gonna make that initial play onto Swisher. Sheikh Zula getting one from behind Coffin, not able to find another though. That would have been huge for BNB, but Junior brings things back in BNB's favor. Nice little off pick into sight there. BNB still gonna have to put in some work here for the retake. Cirque to peek here from Banana. He's gonna take cover behind that smoke. Still gonna hit Mad Cow partially through that smoke. Spongy making his way past Coffin. Not a lot of time to defuse here. Curry will fall in the back of sight, but ultimately there will be no time for a defusal. Spongy will also detonated. Pug squad securing a second round for themselves. We'll see if they can get back into this one. BNB still looking pretty sharp here defensively, despite giving up that round. Cirque with a completely non-visual smoke shot down Banana there with the AWP. And that's why he's Cirque. The Pug squad regrouping at Banana once more. Utility being used at the B side. Grim leading the way for the Pug squad. Does get that initial headshot onto Junior. Swisher able to get some redemption there, taking out Curry on the defensive stop. Spongy peeking out from Coffin, able to line up 3 with the silenced M4. Carson watching the flank does take care of Mad Cow as he gets aggressive and rotates through CT spawn here. 1v1 situation, Carson versus Spongy. Spongy with 54 HP. Contact about to be made. Carson on the initial crouch peek hits the glow headshot onto Spongy, and that'll be a third round going the way of the NA Pug squad here. Bad News Bears on an eco round. Not so much an eco for Junior. He already made that initial pick, pushing down middle with the USB, picks up the AWP, finds another. Carson and Floppy are able to get 2 near mid there, but Junior's good for another with the AWP. Carson down. Floppy does take out Swisher near Boiler. Curry dropping into Underpass bench with that Mac-10. Junior down. It leaves Sheikh Stula in a 1v2 situation here. About 53 seconds on the clock. Sheikh Zula not able to pick up a rifle yet. He'll be able to grab an AK now. Floppy with about half HP there on the T side. Curry's going to pick up the bomb in alt mid. He's going to bring it towards A. Floppy peeking top mid. That's just Sheikh Zula's chance to take him out. Sheikh Zula not able to fire off a shot there as he dropped into Underpass at exactly the same time as the contact was made. Sheikh Zula will be attempting to save this AWP. Has his eyes on Library from CT spawn, but misses that initial shot. Being chased by Curry and Floppy are going to hold off. Bomb will officially detonate, and the NA Pug squad has sliced this lead of B&Bs down to just 2 rounds here in this best of 1. Squad already made their way up. Banana peeking into B. Sheikh Zula with that initial headshot onto Carson from Poppin, but Grim and Cirque still advancing towards the side. Swisher good for 2. Cirque does get the trade onto Swisher with the AWP, but ultimately caught in Junior's Molotov there. And Bad News Bears up by 3 rounds once again. Pug squad already making their way up middle. Carson leading the way towards jungle, backed up by Grim here. Junior missing the oh, actually he did tag Carson in the leg down to 16 HP. Misses the second shot, whips out his sidearm, finishes off Carson. Looking to get the kill onto Floppy. Floppy able to take out Junior with the Desert Eagle. Swisher is still here. Back lane of CT spawn. Does not have that information. Will get popped in the dome by Swisher with that FAMAS. 2-man advantage here for BNB after the dust settles. Up to Floppy and Cirque for the NA Pug squad. Cirque. We get Sheikh Zula there as he flanks around towards B. Cirque good for another. Takes out Swisher in the B side. Turns and headshot Spongy as well. But it's going to be Mad Cow rotating back through CT spawn. Landing 2 headshots with the FAMAS there and bringing an 8th round to the side of Bad News Bears. Way up middle. You have upgraded pistols to work with here, but Spongy gonna stop Carson at lane. The rest of the Pug squad now making their way up lane, but it might be a bloodbath here. Spongy and Junior combining for 3. Mad Cow with the final kill there onto Grim, and Bad News Bears now leading by 5 rounds. Spongy able to get 2 there on the stop. Pug Squad trying to take A again, but Floppy and Carson stopped in their tracks. The Pug Squad looking to make some peeks out of balcony here. They still have possession of the C4. Still a 2-man advantage for BNB. Make that a 3-man advantage as Spongy able to tag one more there at balcony. Spongy good for another late headshot, and then Mad Cow with the final kill onto Cirque. And we head into the final round of the first half here. BNB leading 10-4. Getting aggressive here at B, already making their way into the site. Sheikh Zula stopping too. Sheikh Zula been pretty reliable this whole game here. A couple trades going out immediately after that, leaving us in a 2-on-2 situation. Bomb will be planted by Floppy. It's Carson and Floppy taking on Spongy and Junior here. Final round of the half. Spongy and Junior have to go for this. In a Pug Squad looking to secure a 5th round for themselves before the half. Can they pull it off? Spongy making his way past Coffin. Carson getting the stop onto Junior as he comes out of Banana, but ultimately Spongy taking out both of them. Carson through the smoke and the defuse. It doesn't get any closer than that. The circle of the diffuser was actually finished, but time-wise, the detonation still popping off. Bad News Bears still going to be up by 5 here as we start the second half in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alright, everybody, second half officially live. Floppy with the initial stop there at alt mid got quite aggressive. He's going to fall back into the A site now. The Pug Squad playing 3B here on second half pistol round. See if that works out in their favor. Contact about to be made at Banana. Junior making the peek down Banana. Does see Carson. He doesn't realize Curry is that close on the other side of half wall. Spongy, Mad Cow, and the boys regrouping now towards alt mid and mid. Cirque. Make the stop there at lane. Gets the initial headshot onto Mad Cow, but Spongy making his way out of balcony. Picks up 2 with the Glock. 2 nice headshots there. Swisher helping him out as well. Clear the A side. Floppy down. C4 will be planted by Spongy. 1-man advantage here for Bad News Bears. Graham gonna get taken out near quad, and Swisher able to finish off Curry there as he rotates around from jungle towards side. And Bad News Bears now leading 11-5 here over the NA Pug Squad. bit of early utility being used by B&B here. The NA Pug squad going to be on a force buy defensively here. 3 Deagles, a CZ, a Scout in the hands of Cirque here on the CT side. B&B still looking to make their way into the A side if possible. B&B fully committing to A, already making their way up lane. Mad Cow wrapping around from jungle does make the headshot onto Curry there outside library. Grim and Floppy each good for a stop in the side. Grim gets a second from Pit, taking out Spongy. Floppy still in the site. Go on to Junior. It's all up to Mad Cow. He's trying to make something sneaky happen over there near Arch, but ultimately Carson able to take care of him. And the Pug squad securing a 6th round for themselves. Certainly not out of this one quite yet. B spreading out a bit here. They are on a force buy. 4 Deagles and a P250 here for the T side. Swisher trying things out at Banana. It's going to pay off so far. Curry down immediate 1 Deag as he peeks out from Firewood. At A, but B&B still charging onto the B side. Mad Cow taking care of Carson at B. It's a 1-man advantage for B&B here. Cirque looking to make something happen on the rotation with the Scout, but he's going to have to deal with Swisher. Kill Swisher in construction. Cirque gets another Mad Cow down in construction. Now it's all up to Spongy. 1v2 situation. Spongy does get the trade onto Cirque there initially, but switches to his Deagle, and Floppy sticking the C4. Spongy not able to get those kills in time. Eventually gets the 2 Deagle kills post defuse, but it's going to be too late there for the Bad News Bears, and the NA Pug squad slicing that lead to just 4 rounds here in this best of 1 quarterfinal. Floppy, the big early hit there down all in. Spongy falling at the back of all. Curry peeking down. Banana will take care of Swisher early, partially through that smoke. Early 2-man advantage here for the NA Pug squad. See if they can close this one out. Making the stop at lane. Zula down. Mad Cow getting a bit of redemption there onto Curry, but Floppy able to back up his teammate there at A, and it's only Mad Cow remaining here in no man's land. CT spawn. Cirque watching that flank. Next on the headshot. And the NA Pug squad now to within just 3 rounds of potentially tying this up. B&B not with a lot of cash to work with this round. We'll see if they decide for upgraded pistols or not here. Looks like the Bears will be going with 3 Desert Eagles, Mad Cow, and Spongy with the full save on the Glocks. Squad getting aggressive down. Banana Carcer finding the headshot on the Swisher there at Firewood. Sheikh Zula, on the other hand, over at the A side, peeking out of Boiler. Floppy down jungle side. Sheikh Zula good for another. Grim getting picked off at balcony there. Not before Grim took out Spongy, though. So that does leave us in a 3-on-3 here. About 1:05 on the clock. B&B. Waiting for the bomb to either meet up with them or use them as a distraction. Junior has the bomb, rotating back through underpass bench, but Curry there at middle with the MP9 will connect on the headshot there into underpass. That's going to leave only Sheikh Zula remaining for B&B. He's going to go ahead and be saving this silenced M4 most likely. Round timer will officially expire, and that'll be a 9th round going the way of the NA Pug squad. B&B on a full buy here, looking to run it back and get the chemistry going once more. B&B being a bit more passive as far as the banana peaks this round. But the Pug squad getting a bit aggressive there at banana before falling back. The Pug squad does have 3 players towards B. They're now sending one back on the rotation. Their way up mid. They're at top mid, already out. Pug squad playing things passively here. They're back in the site, so no major contact being made yet besides those Swisher. Swisher down at 12 HP, but Curry waiting for the squad at banana entry. Nice headshot onto Sheikh Zula. Mad Cow there for the trade. 4-on-4 situation. B&B looking to take the B side. 42 seconds on the clock. It looks like they are going to rotate back, though. C4 heading back to mid with his teammates here. Pug squad still has 2 on B, so B&B with a solid shot of potentially taking A still here, despite Mad Cow and Swisher, each with very low health. Grim gonna be up on balcony. Grim might be the difference maker here. Spongy making his way up jungle towards library. Carson down. Floppy and Grim each with a kill there into the A site. It's gonna leave only Junior remaining, but Floppy able to finish him off there from default, and the NA Pug squad now to within just a single round of potentially tying this up. Bad News Bears taking things slowly up banana here. The Pug squad falling back into B site just enough that there's been no contact made yet. B&B is on a half buy here. 4 Desert Eagles and a Tech 9 in the hands of Sheikh Zula. B&B committing to the B site. Spongy able to get one there across. Junior with the 1 dig through the smoke at Coffin. Nice shot from Junior there. Sheikh Zula now free to get the C4 planted. We'll see if the Pug... Yeah, it looks like the Pug squad will decide to save this one and will live to die another day with those weapons. They're going to save 2 silenced M4s and Cirque's AWP. Junior, another nice Deagle headshot. 1 Deag at alt mid there. Grim down late. So that's 1 less weapon. Save Floppy though. 2 late exits there at mid. That's going to leave a bit of a sour taste in B&B's mouth, but they have enough cash to fall back on here to buy up. B&B leading by 2. The Pug squad really needs this round here. Don't want to let B&B start pulling away with it right when they were within striking distance. B&B making their way up. Banana Swisher from half wall length heads up onto Curry. Curry's Molotov will take out Mad Cow, however. Sheikh Zula picking off Carson. Banana entry there. 1-man advantage for B&B. They've already taken the east side. They're waiting on Sheikh Zula to plant here, I believe. The bomb down. I'm not sure if that delay on the plant was intentional or not. Floppy able to pick 1 there as he rotates towards the side. Junior there for the trade. Grim thought about peeking out by Coffin at the end of the construction. Decides not to do so. Grim and Cirque going to be saving once more, and the Pug squad have to go huge next round as they decide to save again. Bomb officially detonating, and that's a 13th round going the way of B&B. The Pug squad not left with too much cash to work with here. Grim and Cirque gonna have to go huge this round. B&B already taking control of upper mid, about to peek out from quad. Grim is still in pit here defensively. He's got Floppy in the side. He's got a teammate watching Arch. 2 still at B, but all 5 B&B players leaning towards A here, including A Halls. Looks like it might be a 2-3 split A here for the Bears. The Bears leaning towards jungle. Gonna smoke off Arch. Curry still here in mid. Cubby gonna have to take care of him. Swisher does. 3 seconds on the clock. B&B advancing towards A on the wraparound. Carson gonna be headshotted there at middle. Caught looking at the wrong direction. Sheikh Zula good for 1 into sight as well. Grim taken out in pit as he just had too many enemies to deal with there. Cirque able to get 1 from library with the AWP, but Cirque can be forced into a save once again. Bad News Bears continuing to look sharp here on the T side. The Pug squad running out of opportunities. We'll see what they can come up with next round. teams using some early Molotovs and other utility here at Banana specifically. The Pug squad was able to squeeze out a full buy here, but Zerk going to be the only CT with head armor as he saved that AWP, sees the dome of Swisher, reacts on the op shot, tags Swisher down to 5 HP, but not quite able to finish him off. Bad News Bears still not falling off Banana yet. They do have Spongy over and alt, keeping an eye on things. B finally falling off Banana, rotating towards A, 24 seconds on the clock. Grim still in pit. Grim likely going to need to get at least one here at Balcony. Junior and Magshaw about to make their way out. Balcony, Grim diffuses the Molotov with his smoke, but in the process, Junior going to pick him off. Spongy, good for one on the A take as well. That's going to open up Mad Cow to get the bomb planted. He will. Zerk able to get one as he's rotating from jungle there. Swisher returning fire just a moment later. Zerk down. Curry able to get the trade onto Swisher. Brings us to a 2-on-2 situation. Mad Cow in default corner of sight. Spongy in opposite corner, and Spongy good for the final 2 headshots of the round as Carson and Curry fall late there. And Bad News Bears now sitting at match point in this Cash Cup quarterfinal best of 1. News Bears allowing some time off the clock here, but now taking control of Banana. Swisher and Junior each with an early pick there. Zerk and Carson, though, responding there with 2 kills of their own. Spongy able to take out Grim at pit. And that's not a good sign for the NA Pug squad here. Floppy about to make contact with Mad Cow, and A-Halls will finish off Mad Cow. That's a huge kill to keep the Pug squad in the game. Bomb is down. Brings us to a 2-on-2 situation. Carson able to take out Spongy as he rotates towards the bomb. Junior there for the trade with the AWP, picks up the C4 as well. Junior has no choice but to try to plant A, but Floppy peeks out from balcony, lands the headshot onto Junior, and the NA Pug squad is still in this one. Slicing that lead to 4 rounds. Still trying to make a go at OT here. Can they pull it off? Bad News Bears letting some time off the clock again, but now making the commit of Banana into B. They're crossing Carson with 2 huge kills through the smoke spam there. Bomb still apparently going to be planted, but Curry finding another partially through the smoke as he rotates back to the side. It's only Spongy and Junior remaining versus 5. Carson taking out Junior in the back of side. Curry good for another with the MP9. And the NA Pug squad still firmly in this one. BNB not going to be in an ideal economic situation this next round, and the hopes for OT still vibrantly alive here. Not able to connect on the peak at mid with the AWP. Bad News Bears on the half by 4 Desert Eagles and a Tech 9 here for BNB. BNB grouped up on Banana. This looks to be like another Banana commit from BNB, heavily favoring these past few rounds. Curry on the initial stop. Carson peeking from Coffin takes out 2 with the AK-47. Sheikh Zula there for the trade. 2 left for BNB. Sheikh Zula will plant the bomb. He's able to pick up an AK-47 as well. Junior still utilizing the Desert Eagle. Can Junior go big with the 50 caliber here to clinch the victory for BNB, or does the Pug squad have the retake potentially? Floppy leading the way on the retake, hits the initial headshot onto Junior at dark corner. Sheikh Zula does get the trade, but ultimately Grim trading back, and that'll be a 13th round going to the NA Pug squad. Now within just 2 rounds of potentially sending this to overtime. Spongy leading the way for BNB with 31 kills. Floppy leading the CT side here for the Pug squad with 23 kills. Look at the peek onto Curry there as he peeked out defensively from Banana. Junior did get tagged down to 2 HP, somehow still surviving here. Flashes being used at both mid and Banana here. This round could rest heavily on Grim coming up with a big play from Pit. BNB looking to group up near A. They've got 3 near top mid. They've got Spongy and A Halls. They've got their 5th player grouping up with them towards lane now. BNB making their way up lane and onto the A side. Mad Cow already out in the open. Floppy gonna take him out. Spongy there for the trade. Grim still in. He's got bombed down inside as he takes out Sheikh Zula. Spongy there for the trade onto Grim. It's only Carson and Cirque remaining here for the NA Pug squad, looking to keep the Pug dreams alive. They've got to pull off this 2v3 retake. Searching AWP in hand. Carson with half HP and a silenced M4. Junior able to take out Carson in the corner of side. Surf getting the trade onto Junior, but ultimately Spongy trading back, and BNB will pull off this close B of 1 quarterfinal. That was quite an exciting one, especially for a quarterfinal. Pretty cool to see the roster that the Pug squad had there, but even with Mad Cow playing, the coach for BNB, he's still quite a player, so BNB really wasn't at that much of a disadvantage there, and they're able to close out the All-Star Pug squad 16-13 there. Let's see if the Triumph match is still going on. We might actually just hop over to that and catch the final couple rounds of that. Go ahead and stay with us here for just a moment. Touchpoint Gaming has Triumph up against the ropes here in this quarterfinal B of 1. We're just hopping in now after that B&B victory, but can Triumph potentially push OT? They're in the same situation the Pug squad was in here, but Triumph with not so many rifles to use this round in their 13-15 situation. And B-Wills on 5.7s, Hate on the Desert Eagle, CX with the silenced M4, the only rifle here on the CT side, Exceed with an MP9. Can TPG close them out here in this best of 1? Or does Triumph have what it takes, even with only one rifle at play, to keep this going? Making their way up middle, Tick checking both sides, able to connect on 2 after transferring over onto B-Wells. Tick good for a 3 as he checks quad side, looking for a 4th jungle side. Not going to find it, going to get tagged down to 2 HP. Triumph not out of this one yet, though. CX able to take out Tick from that library angle into sight. Brings us to a 2-on-2 situation. Now a 1v2 for CX to clutch, but Ronald Duck able to take out both George and CX there at the end of the round, and TPG pulling off quite an upset there over Triumph. And whew, that's going to set us up for some interesting semifinals there tomorrow, to say the least. Let me check if there's any other action going on here at the moment. Looks like all the quarterfinal matches are over, so we might just go ahead and send you guys over to the DreamHack channel here. Thanks for coming out today and supporting. We'll likely be back with some more Cash Cup action tomorrow. You guys can give me a follow on Twitter as well, at Hamtaro1H. You can also follow at ESB_TV on Twitter for the most up-to-date streams from all regions. So until next time, guys, have a great Saturday, and I'm sure we'll be hanging out again soon.